following on from some of the earlier videos, we got to this stage here. Where if you put 1 into here and then take away, put 0 into here, that will then give you natural log of 2. And then put 1 into here, take away, put 0 into here. This whole thing here will then become this. And then this whole block here is this block here. And remember, we're taking the limit as b heads towards 1. So we are allowing b to head towards 1. So now we need to sort out this. We need to integrate this from 0 to b, and then later on take the limits as b heads towards 1. But let's just look at this bit here. Remember, we are doing it from 0 to b. So in your mind, visualize this: 0, 1 is here, and then b is somewhere here. We're going to move b towards 1 later on. But just bear in mind that we are doing it from here to here, meaning we are always in the positive realm. So if you look at this here, x is always x is always in between here. So this x here is always in between there. So it's always going to be, this thing here is always going to be bigger or equal to 0, and it's definitely going to be less than. It's definitely going to be less than this, because here you're going to divide by 1 plus something. Remember, x is from here. X is in between 0 and 1. Between 0 and 1. So here you've got 1 plus a tiny amount. So this bit here is going to be greater than 1, because it's going to be 1 plus another tiny bit. So you've got this thing divided by something that's bigger than 1. So of course this is going to be less than or equal to this thing here, because this thing here is exactly the same as this. So if you look at this here, this thing here, which is this thing here, is always trapped in between here and here. So now integrate this, integrate this, integrate this. When you integrate this, it's going to be 0. Well, this thing here is always going to be trapped in between this and this. So now so this is what we're trying to seek. What we're trying to seek is trapped in between this and this. Well, if you now look at this, hang on. So now integrate this. This is easy to integrate now. Integrate this. That will then give you this from 0 to b. So now if you put b into here, and then take away, put 0 into here. When you put 0 into here, it will be 0. So this thing here will then become this. So that's us integrating from 0 to b. So now if you allow b, take the limit as b heads towards 1, then this is you integrating from 0 to 1. So this thing here becomes this. When you take the limit, which is this bit here, now b, hang on, so we are currently here. Remember, capital N here is going to be, eventually it's going to be very big. Let's say 1 million. You take n, you sum up, well, n is going to be very, very big. So this thing here is going to be very, very big. The limit as b tends to 1, this is heading towards 1. So you can see that this whole thing here is going to head towards 0, because the denominator is going to be very, very big. So this thing here is going to be 0. So going back to here. So originally we were here. Put 1 into here. This whole thing here will become this. This thing here will then become this. We were right from the beginning. We were trying to work out this. Well, as b heads towards 1, we've now established that this thing here is going to head towards 0. So 0 times this thing, well, this whole thing here is going to 0. So all that you're left with is this equals this, because this whole block here is going to head towards 0. So now all that you're left with is this. So now we are currently here. We are currently here. So now if you put 0 into here, so that will be 1. Well, now turn this into a series. That will then give you this, and this is what we were trying to seek from video 1. So this whole thing here equals natural log of 2. Okay.